Well, new tonight, more than 24 hours after a 9-year-old girl went missing, Kentucky State Police have confirmed that they have found her dead. Jenny Den was last seen in Florence, Kentucky at about 5 p.m. yesterday. KSP issued an EN alert about 4 hours after she first went missing. That's an alert for missing and endangered children. The case was handed over to the Criminal Investigations Division of the Boone County Sheriff's Office at 7 p.m. after an hours-long search tonight. However, 2 hours later, KSP confirmed that they had found her body. Local authorities and the community stepped up to help search for her, with officials calling their response extraordinary.